Man, when was the last time you took yourself in for routine maintenance? Been that long? Man, it's a crying shame. Stay tuned, we're about to talk about it. Hey, what's up, fam? It's your boy Eric with Priority Mail. This is the first of several episodes in this series on what I want to call preventive health maintenance or preventive health maintenance. We're going to talk about some ways to improve your health, and we're going to help these men out here that are following me on the channel. And for the ladies that are following, get your man in front of the camera and get him to watch this. I can't help him if you don't see it. And if you're talking to him, he's going to think you're nagging. And I want to help you prevent that nagging that he might assume that you're doing. So get him in front of the channel, in front of this screen so I can talk to him. All right. Genetics loads the gun. We pull the trigger. You know what that means? You can't change what's in your gene pool. You know what Uncle Willie got. You know what baby sister got. And there's not much you can do about that because you are fruit from that tree. But knowing what they have and seeing the condition in which the way that they might live in it or manage it can help you be more proactive in dealing with yours. So you can't change the genetics, but you can do something about it. But it starts with you. Here at Priority Mail, I'm going to be talking about just some ways that you can be more proactive in dealing with your health. A lot of people are scared to go to the doctor because of what they might find out. And in that, you're neglecting basically to try to stay on top of this. If you go on a regular basis, just like you take your car, you take your motorbike, you take whatever it is you drive or ride in from routine maintenance, you should do the same for your body. And when you ignore that, you're going to cause premature wear and tear, and it's going to fail on you at the most inopportune time, just like your car. Who's ever been somewhere where they needed to go and then your car fails on you, won't start, or you get a flat tire, or whatever it is? Isn't that the most god-awful feeling? Well, how about you in the prime of your life and you've got all these great plans and then you have a stroke or you die prematurely from a heart attack or you end up on dialysis? Changes everything. And we got to do better, okay? There's a saying that some men take good care of the car while others treat it like one of the family. And you know that's true. I got some homeboys right now, got some classic rides. Yeah, they'll hurt you about them rides. They taking real good care of them rides because they want to be able to show them off when the car show come to town. Or if they just want to drop the top on a nice sunny day and ride and let the wind blow through their scalp, or for those that have hair, blow through their hair, they going to do that and they going to take care of it. But it ain't to say that they going to the doctor and doing the same for their body. But hey, that's how we live, y'all. You know, there are some current statistics I want to talk about that talk about the wellness and health status of men. And this is straight from the CDC. You can go to the cdc.gov, type in men's health, and you'll get these same stats. The first stat I want to talk about is going to be regular exercise. Did you know that 48% of men don't regularly exercise? Yeah, I can believe that because when I'm in the gym, there's a lot more females in the gym than there are men. And even when I go walking with my wife, most of the time it's females. They're walking their dogs. There are a few guys out, but not a lot. We just don't do it. The other thing I found is about roughly 35% of men are considered obese. And that means that they have a BMI or body mass index of 30 or better. That's pretty classic here in America simply because of the lifestyle we live, the creature comforts we have, and it's a damn restaurant on every corner. You can just go, if you're in a large metropolitan area, you can just put a blindfold on and turn around and pick one like restaurant bingo, and you'll find one because there's one on every corner. About 32% of men had 5 or more, count them, 5 or more drinks in one sitting in the past year. You know, think I got pretty close myself around New Year's. Yeah, we had a really nice party. Yeah, I put quite a few back. But that's only every now and then. That's not every day. That's not my everyday thing. I don't roll like that. But if you rolling like that out there, hey, you killing your body. You're going to have cirrhosis of the liver and a few other things that come along with that if you're drinking that amount every day. The recommended daily allowance for men with drinks are 2. And for women, it's 1. Try to stay within that recommended allowance. We'll talk about that in a later video. About 33% of men have high blood pressure. And the sad thing is, most of them don't even know it. If you didn't see the live stream I did on Facebook, you need to go on over to Facebook, Priority Mail, check it out. I talked about strokes, heart attack, and death. And in the wake of the recent death of John Singleton, who was a high-profile celebrity who we know has cash and access, he died, man, from hypertension-related complication. He had a massive stroke. Not good. So if he can't do it, the average Joe might not have a chance. But we got to do better. When we know better, we do better. 18% of men smoke. I think that's underreported. I would actually say that's much higher just because of what I see myself. And a lot of them smoke like a chimney in the winter. Some of them smoke like an old car with a oil leak. And as long as the engine running, they smoking. You know, myself, I have a celebratory cigar, but that's only a few times a year, and I can count that on one hand. But I know some cats that, hey, they burn a stick every day. Not good, not good. And for those that vape, you're not out of this conversation as well. It's not that much better. It's not that much cleaner or safer as they like to sell you on that lie. If you were to look up the details of what's in that little cartridge of liquids that you're drinking, it'll blow your mind. You'd probably be dizzy when you saw some of the stuff you were smoking. Because if you go to the material safety data sheet or the MSDS, where some of the fluid, stuff that's in that fluid is classified, you'd probably rethink next time you want to use that e-cigarette. Because some of those fluids are very, very dangerous. About 12% of men under the age of 65 don't have health insurance. I think this was underreported as well because I think that's much higher. If I had to just pick a number, I'd say about 30% of men don't have insurance. And for those of us that have it, we don't even go use it. So almost, I don't know what to say on that. You have it and you don't go, and those that don't go want to go, but they don't have it. How do we fix that narrative, y'all? We got to change it. And then you got 13% of men consider their health as fair or poor. And that's an interesting finding, but that is true because I talk to men on a regular basis. I try to lead by example by trying to stay healthy myself. And when I'm seeing patients in clinic, they always ask me, say, hey, doc, what you doing? I said, look, I balance everything in moderation, and I exercise regularly. And I live in this world. Don't think I put on this lab coat and stethoscope and all of a sudden I'm some superhero immune to all the BS that's happening around me and all the things that we might have desires to do. I'm a man. I want to do some of that too. So I veer off the path every now and then, but for the most part, I'm trying to stay on that path because I want to show them that they can do just what I'm doing. All right. And again, I'm leading by example. So let's get on into these numbers here as far as how many people are dying. There are 3 main causes, and again, this is straight from the CDC, that we're dying from. Heart disease, go figure. Cancer, it did not specify. And accidents or unintentional deaths. Again, we do stupid stuff. Saw a guy the other day riding on a nice motorbike. That was a nice bike. No helmet, no leather jacket, no kind of protection, no boots. The cat had on sneakers. One of the cats had on flip-flops and sunglasses. Woo, that's really going to protect him. Now, if you ain't an organ donor, or if you are, trust me, they will straight hollow your body out and put it in the ground, and somebody else will be living with your liver or your kidneys or whatever it is they can harvest from you that is of any good. But hey, we got to do better, y'all. Those are the 3 things that we're dying from: heart disease, cancer, and unintentional stuff that we do. Overall, we have about 1.4 million men are going to die from those 3 causes. Out of the population, when you look at it, for every 100,000 men, 868 are going to die. You do the math. Are you in that number? I don't want to be in that number. I'm not going to intentionally put myself in danger or harm's way, but unfortunately, some of us do simply because of what we do and what we don't do. All right, with that said, gentlemen, we're going to wrap up this first part of the series. This is the first leg in this race for health maintenance or health prevention that we're going to be talking about. So you got to stay tuned. Get on over to the Priority Mail channel at Priority Mail. Comment, like, subscribe, share this with your circle of influence. Let me know what we need to work on. Let me know what you want to talk about. I want to hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, because I can't improve this and give you what I think you need if I don't know. If I'm just speaking from what I want to do, I want to hear from you. So let me know what you think, and I do appreciate the support. Peace. See you next episode. Tune in, and I want you to always remember, it's easier to stay well than it is to get well. #Priority Mail. All right, signing out.